All right, y'all. You cannot tell me that somebody does not want this out for the simple fact that I've got plenty of space. That's why I've been using the iPad this whole time. I've been using my iPad to do recordings because I thought it moved. It only does that during FaceTime, I guess. But I thought my like, what's she doing? Yeah, I was trying to see if it moves so you could see that I'm on the iPad. But anywho, so listen, here's the thing. Because this cut off and I have like over 10 of whatever space to record. Like there's no reason. Like I've got 52, no, I've got 63 and it's 52 right now or something, 60. I don't know, but it's more than enough. I know that. This should not be stopping. So somebody definitely doesn't want these. Ooh, somebody definitely wants you to be kept in the dark. And I'm a keeper. I'm a keeper of the secrets. So if you want to not be kept in the dark, definitely keep watching my channel. Likes and thumbs up because it's about to get serious right now. There's some type of secret agenda maybe that some people don't really want to realize against people of the working class. You will see. You will see. You will see. Okay, the goal is to flood them. No, this is one of those bigger messages. Dang. Yep, I just saw mystery and fate. Okay. I do not suggest any yacht trips, any boats, any bodies of water excursions, like just on a cruise. Yeah, I do not suggest any of those. You'll know, follow your intuition. If you're like, well, I already planned. Well, follow your intuition when you get there and then see if you can sell your ticket last minute online. There's probably a market for that nowadays. Anyway, look, and it says lost at sea. You know, people don't listen. People are going on vacations all the time and not coming home. Okay, so don't listen to me if you don't want to, but I'm just telling you something because I don't know where you are. I just know that a lot of times you got to get rid of a lot of people because you just don't freaking know. I believe that one of the young ladies that was like killed on a trip with her friends, where one of them beat her up or something. It was actually a man. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. Nobody is well right now except for the people that you know are well, and you gotta check their pedigree. You gotta kind of look them out and through and stuff. You gotta kind of watch them in ways that they've never been watched, so that people you can see. But that takes time, right? That's why I believe the next thing you're going into, you're gonna take it a little bit slower than usual. Yep. Investigation, special questioning, spiritual questioning. As a matter of fact, yeah, what have you been through? What do you know about yourself? Who are you? 3:03 on the clock. There was a honk outside. Yes. Yes. Have you been spying on me? You know, do you question authority? Do you think they've been spying on you? What are your philosophical beliefs? Philosophical beliefs. I'm sorry. You guys, when I said the last reading that it was getting full, 3:33 on the clock, it's been full. It's been full, you know? Woman's got to do what a woman's got to do. You know, keeping yourself in perfect peace requires perfect peace, right? Anywho, somebody didn't want me to say that. Let's see. Maybe someone has a question about a time frame. I don't know. I want to continue on where I was. Oh, that wasn't out here. That's just another part of the message. Okay. With respect to 4:14 on the clock, with respect to your next venture, where you're going, where Spirit is taking you, there's someone that's concerned about or something that Spirit's saying you need to be cautionary to, and see how people respond to your request as you're dating. You'll tell a lot about a person when you ask them about certain things that they think you're intimate, that you're like, well, I thought we were getting intimate. I thought we were getting to know each other, sweetie. That's why I'm asking this. So like 4:44 on the clock. So like once, for instance, once there was a guy that I was dating, right? And he started having all these crises and needed money, right? And so I was like, well, I can help you, but I think we should start having a conversation about, you know, money. Because I've learned in my past relationships that like this is an important topic, and when it comes up is when it's actually needed. Okay. Now, because this person had a lot of like stuff hidden in the background that I didn't know about, that, you know, they had going on, and they were flighty and all kinds of stuff, and maybe in a sense they were trying to get away from that. I know essentially I got away from that. It's like, I'll tell you the whole story. This is quite sufficient. So I left that person alone. But I've learned that, like, okay, if the person wants to get physical with you, they should be questioning about the health of your, you know, because if they finna, it don't matter what kind of, it don't matter what kind of protection you use. Hey, there's accidents, right? It could get so great. You go to, this might be that's a little too TMI. I'm not going to say that. Anywho, at the end of the day, I think I have a vocal. A little tiny one. Okay, at the end of the day, you should be comfortable enough to ask your person, and you guys should be getting health tests, you know, that satisfy both of your knowings. You know, you want to know what's going on with your person. You know what I mean? You don't want to be led into any deception or, you know what I mean, trickery, or, you know what I mean? You don't want to drink from the wrong pond. You want to be able to get an icy every time. You feel me? You don't want to get an icy and be stuck with that one because, I mean, you didn't see the reflection. You know, that's what everybody say. You didn't see the reflection. Like, that's why we slowing down, right? We want to ask all the questions. We want to find out the things. We want to see that this person is invested in us, right? Because there's a lot of people that are vying for your attention, your love, your manhood, your womanhood, everything that you bring to the table, everything that you embody. Your sensitivity is sacred. Did you not hear that? Listen, Ace of Swords, the truth. Every time no matter how I hit it on the head, look, it's gonna make a new sword. Your sensitivity, listen. The fact that you are just this loving creature. You are just like one of the most loved people on the planet. You know what I mean? Even the people who hate you, they hate you because they either want to love you still, close enough for them to fail you, is what I get. Which, because you cut a lot of people off. Yeah, you cut a lot of people off because they were so like against everything that was good about you. You know what I mean? It's like they would rather, I don't know, they would rather sacrifice and use and misuse you and keep you disillusioned to your true romantic adventure, like what you really deserved in life. Like, people wanted to keep you from what you really were supposed to have, are supposed to have, and are having, right? Because I know for a lot of the collective, they've actually moved forward. They're all anyway. Look at this, Ace of Pentacles. Nice. Nice. That illusion energy, like there's been some, yeah, see, I was about to say there's been some foresight to the illusions that, you know, are coming or trying to come, or people will, like, there's no as long as you're on board for your destiny, can't nobody really stop it. If you're like, oh, okay, well, I don't want this and I don't want that, and I'm fine just with whatever, then that's what you're going to have. So when you're not fine with whatever, but I don't mean that because I get like there's a cross-watchy karmic. I don't get that in a way of like you looking at somebody else and wanting what they have and what's for them. It's you making your own. It's you setting your own target. It's you finding your own opportunity. And it's not in the position of preying on others, is what I want to make clear. It's not that. It's not that. Yeah, Spirit is saying, yeah, you don't prey on other people's Ace of Pentacles. You don't do that. Oh shit, Spirit's trying to tell somebody. This is another warning sign. Oh gosh, I hope this person gets it, because I really feel like this person is moving towards. Listen, ask your high priestess that you've been having do all this work on your whoever, on your persons of interest. Let's just call them that. Ask your high priestess if what they think is going to happen to you next. I'm just saying. Listen, let me show you something. Where's that card? Wasn't it just out here? I be pushing cards under other cards because I be like, ain't nobody got time for. We having no negativity pop out on front, my table. Okay, where'd that card go? Other things want to come out because Spirit's like, that's so unimportant. All I know is that lion from that other card that I have, which I want to say was the Seven of Swords card. Yep, was the Seven of Swords. Look, the Five of Swords got that same lion. It sees what's happening here. So, when I tell you these people are caught, 1111, they are caught. Listen, they caught this way. They caught that way. They caught because they got the sword in their hand. Meanwhile, somebody's just getting all these aces in life. Power, victory, clarity, inspiration, creation, compassion, intimacy. Intimacy. That's the word lately. 11:44 on the clock. Intimacy. Finally. It's happened to me. Remember that reading I put out? You should if you was paying attention. Manifestation and prosperity. Finally. That energy is here. Telling you, minute by minute. And you're just in it, bathing in it, enjoying it, loving it, and nobody gets to know. Nobody gets to find out until you're ready. And I love that for you. I love that. I love the secrecy of not having anybody involved. Yes. I love the secrecy of not having anybody involved because it keeps you in this balance so that you can fulfill your purpose. Okay? You can fulfill your purpose because you stay in this temperance energy. Okay? Throughout this situation. This Ten of Swords, from this little Knight of Swords energy, don't even get to you. It keeps stopping up here. Like there's a whole protective, like you and your loved ones, your family, however you call it, your soul tribe, whatever you want to call it, however you call it. Y'all got this force field around you, this bubble. I wanted to say like this electromagnetic bubble because I really feel like someone has worked really hard to learn how to create things that other people could never do. Go ahead and create a bubble around yourself, bitch. Impenetrable. They don't even make that shit, so. I love talking about some shit. That's what the cards say. Tell the truth, okay. People are going to be so pissed. Do you believe in unicorns? I'm not really sure. I want to because I love a unicorn. Just going to tell you. I have a unicorn ears because you know I love my ears. Oh, you're a fanatic, baby. There's magic all around you. Open up to the wonders of the universe. Notice the connections and synchronicities. Well, damn, the synchronicities is getting pretty niceties, ain't it? It's synchronizing, okay? All right. Follow your feelings and believe with all of your heart. Okay, 14:14. We successfully manifest our dreams when our feelings are in alignment with our plans. From that sacred union, the right ideas take shape. Ooh, the sacred union of your manifestation of your dreams with your feelings. So you feel your dreams right now, right? You feel it. Like, there's nothing that anybody can do or say or there's nothing anybody can do. Like, you're like, yeah, no, I believe in unicorns. No, I'm pretty sure those exist. Yep. Look, they're up there with the stars. Just trust me. When you go to the stars, you tell me if you don't see unicorns. Until you get up there and can confirm for me and got some pictures and shit, like, look, I sent you, turn your Bluetooth on so I can airdrop this shit. Airdrop me some facts. There ain't no unicorns. And we'll talk. 15:15 on clock. That's how this person feels. Whoever this is that's been attacked and shit. I guess I'm like, you paid it all up on the cross. This person risked everything. Like, these people risked everything because they knew that love was going to heal and they were going to be able to do everything that they wanted to in this lifetime. And if the universe was going to give them everything that they wanted. Oh, I wasn't even listening to that. I was kind of listening, but I wasn't looking, was what I meant to say. Like, I wasn't even looking at that, like the cards. I was just saying what I was saying and pulling up cards because it looked pretty and looked like it matched. And it matched. It hit synchronicity. Jeez. Okay, anyway, I'm going to finish the card. I'm excited about this collective. I mean, because I feel like whomever is in my collective, if you've been doing the work, like, I understand the work to have been done, because when I breathe, it's heavy. For the individuals, you deserve this. Like, you deserve this to the depth of you, to the core of your being. Your being and your belief, which is why you believe in unicorns, right? Anyway, let me keep going. From that sacred union, the right ideas take shape, the best relationships blossom, and the stuff that's meant to be easily falls into place. Everything is possible. You believe in dinosaurs? What if I said, oh, well, they just didn't find this, the unicorns yet? It's in Antarctica. It's been I've been screaming Antarctica since the moment I did. Let me shut up. I'm a bit of a rebel, yes. Because fuck it. Like, I know things. Anyway, keep seeing the word intuition. Tiny little ass word on this whole card. I see this one word right here, right here, right here. Yeah. That's how spirit makes it when it's the truth. Ace of swords, ace of... Okay. Do we have to have a card stick to my elbows again? Spirit's like, I got a few aces down here, baby. Let me move those. Let me get some of these things straight first before we get into another set of cards. How many minutes? We're 18 minutes into this one. I don't know what it cut off at. I know somebody's coming into this Ace of Pentacles. And there is very much so this beautiful, like, balanced energy that you've been embodying. Like, somebody don't like that. Because they were riding around in butterflies. Like, oh, I saw the butterflies. No. They walk through some or something. Like, I don't know. Maybe somebody knows that their lesson in this is, ooh, damn. It's going a little heavy for me, Spirit. I'm gonna just take a few more cards. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Someone is not grateful, and it's because they're not in the lap of luxury, and they're realizing that someone else is about to receive fame and recognition for whatever it is that they're doing. That is bringing them this power. Look at this. This is kind of like the Ace of Swords energy coming out all over again. And this is not even tarot. Okay? This is not a tarot deck. This is the Age of Enlightenment. And like, a lot of people are being enlightened about this situation. This person has always stood in their mother identity, even though people try to lie. It's like they've held their truth and discernment. They've held to the truth and discernment. And some people are Arctic or Antarctic. This is hilarious. Okay, listen. There's this poison by death, and then it's all death again. Like, as soon as I was about to put this card down, the other card was sitting in front of it. Only thing I could see was death. Somebody may actually pass away. Ooh, damn. 2020 on the clock. Listen, that's the third card, and death is right there. So call it how you see it. Maybe someone who's in an obsessive love type situation, or is having an obsessive life situation towards you. Okay. When I say obsessive, they have a limitation because of a disease. That's what I was saying here. Okay. Spirit showed me the card again. It was like, girl, you got so off track. Okay. So the reason why this new person coming in, like, you should do that with them is because I mean, if they're close by, if this is not somebody from like overseas, I don't even care if it is somebody from overseas. Get that motherfucker checked out. I'm just saying that needs to be a part of the situation. I don't care who it is either. I don't care. And that man's married, so it can't be him. I was about to say a name. Somebody that was married. That is married. Somebody single that's fresh. I don't care if it's Drake. Ew. Wait. I don't know. I don't really know his personal business, but I don't feel like he's like a nasty boy. I feel like he's, he's been a player because he could. Shit. Homie probably played. Got dice in his pocket. Okay. Anywho, I don't feel like he's a nasty boy, though. I feel like he just had the capability to do whatever he pleased with whomever he pleased, and he did. He wasn't out there bringing a picture of everybody every time he slept with somebody now. You feel me? He wasn't like, oh, I got 17,000 girls that I done been. Nobody does this shit, right? This person, whoever this is that was trying to be against you, that was their claim to fame. This is... that person's aura is fucking me up right now. Get a test. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're taking somebody back from your past, you definitely want to get a test. I don't recommend taking anybody back from your past. If you did not love me the right way the first time, you are not a part of my tribe. Just point blank period. 22:33 was on the clock. That person might be into some group living and having you do more shit than you feel like. Yeah, it might get you hung up. Like, it might get you on some type of noose of always trying to help other people. This thing too. There was a guy that like was really super sweet, and he took me out. He was really super sweet. He did anything I asked. But I also realized, like, that's just who he is. 22:55. A spiritual verb. He gets himself into situations where he doesn't say no. People pleaser. And I was, when I would tell him that, not that we dated like that, but I did a reading for him. Yeah, I do a reading on most of my dates. Is that good? No wonder I'm single. I'd be like, You won't deceive and betray me. You sitting right here. We gonna read you. They like it. I don't know. Some of them might have been hitmen too, so I'm not really worried about that. Probably all of them. But at least they've got a little eye opening. Call me if you need my help. You guys know. Oh, actually, maybe most of them are blocked. I block every hitman. Anyway, enough about me. That person is not a part of your tribe. That person is, that person probably felt like you were an easy target. That's why they came after you. They have all these flying monkeys that help them out too. They like to torment people and make people a scapegoat. Especially people that are celibate or asexual. Because when they were a young male, they lost their own identity. Yeah. Death keeps coming out here. Now it's accidental deaths in another country. Maybe some people feel like they're running from the law, or they can run from the law. Somebody I knew ended up in jail, and I was like, yo, what happened? 24:42 on the clock. And they were like, well, it was some bogus ass shit, but I feel like this person told me themselves. They said they feel like they were supposed to have been in jail at some point anyway. So it ended up manifesting its way because it was just a part of their karma. Like, I've never seen karma lose. So, oh, okay. So so I don't know what this is about. Maybe there's a carpenter, someone who's building something. Hold on. Ooh. Anyway, someone might be trying to build, what the fuck? Build the exile of another person or something, or some trauma for them within their esoteric faith. Maybe me even, because I'm speaking out about these readers. Like, go for it, bitch. I can read you. That should tell you something right there. Anyway, there are some readers out here who, like I was saying before it cut off, 25:52 on the clock. Yeah, they trying to trip me up. And there's also maybe some special intelligence, or special intelligence knows that, like, about these readers too. Yep, they're a part of this city that's on fire. They're going down with that group. Doesn't matter where they live, Spirit's telling me. It doesn't matter. This came out in this other reading that I didn't even post, and I knew it. One of them's going to be stuck with doing like housework for the rest of their life. They are going out of business, these workers. They're not going to be able to do business anymore. One of them's going to be somebody else's servant and do some housework for somebody else. Something that they don't even really want to do, but they know they do it well, and that's how they're going to have to make their moves to make money. Someone said that they are. This is the law of universe. You are not supposed to be doing this. We're supposed to all be living in this euphoria. This new shit, this new earth shit, that shit is for the birds. That's all about it's an abandonment of love on this planet. Okay, that's what I literally just saw on these cards. I don't know which one it was. 27 even on the clock. That's an abandonment of love. That's what they're trying to build. That's what they're trying to build. They're trying to build a whole library and world and establishment off of natural disasters and war and death and all this other shit. Meanwhile, we were supposed to be here using the lessons of self-expression so that we can save ourselves. Man, all these unions coming into play is payback or revenge. 27 on the clock. I love this shit. I love this shit. This is for all the injustices, all the greed, all the murders and deaths that they made, all the poverty and trauma that they brought and things like that. And the abandonment of love is the biggest thing. Y'all going, whoo-wee, the love is coming in. Okay? That's my bubble of love. Carry on. It's Payback. I hear that song. It's this lesson for this greed. People don't understand the energy of money. Because on this planet, it takes the form, like if you look at this planet, it's always depicted as green and blue, right? Blue is supposed to be a symbolization of trust, right? Green represents what? Ding, 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 ding. Money. Okay. So if someone is trusting more in money and financial stability and obligation and this and that and the other, it's always going to delude them. It's always going to keep them in this mindset. That's why you can see, I'm just going to keep it 100. That's why you see celebrities that still have people problems, because money can't buy you love. Can't buy you happiness. It can buy you diamond rings, but money can't buy you true love. Someone out here needs to learn a lesson of truth and discernment, okay? Maybe this person is a prostitute. This is not news to us, right? They struggle with their appearance. They call themselves a town beauty. Yeah, whoever they were with was bumping them up in the town, but they were bumping them up because they were their bottom bitch. Like, where's the luxury and love in that? You bumping me up because I'm the best thing that makes you money. I'm your bottom bitch. Of course, they always bump the bottom bitch up. You're the one that's never going to leave. You're the one that's going to forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever feel indebted. And I feel like this town beauty prostitute probably got married to somebody, telling them that they had children together, or claiming that the children were theirs. But the whole time, both of these children, I believe there's two, were never this person's. This person went the extra step to check on the second child, like, which was the first child, and found out that found out in the court that that was not their baby. Damn. Ooh, that's what's got this person so fucked up right now. That's why this person really feels like they feel like a fucking fool. They gave up so much. They feel like they gave up so much. They're giving up even more by even worrying about this bullshit. It's because this person thought that they were the player. They just got played by somebody that they thought was a bottom bitch. Little did they know that this was everybody's bottom bitch. Like, this bottom bitch was pimping all the pimps. Can't say I'm mad at her. Maybe this person had a past life understanding that she had a hypothermia death on the ocean. Like, maybe, ooh-wee. Yep. And that's what made this bitch come back and decide that they wanted to be a sorcerer or sorceress and do all this magic on people. Yep. Because I get the fact that they've been an illusionist for a very long time. Like, since they were young. This person grew up in the family. This person is racist. Okay. They are African American and white, and they are racist. They learned about divination as they were a child. The redhead learned about divination as a child too, or the person with the colored hair, even if they're not a white person or Anglo-Saxon, whatever you want to call them, or whatever it is that you identify with, or whoever you know, whoever this colored hair person is, okay, whatever color this colored person here is, they also grew up with divination in their family, so they knew how to do things. But they were more wicked with things where they would have to use, like, they didn't really do a lot of magic. They knew about magic. So they would have to follow directions and call on a high priestess. So this is the other part of that. Okay, so that's why Spirit keeps bringing my eyes to this. No. Okay, so that's the other thing. All of these people were going to people for divination. What I'm understanding now that I'm looking at it, even though I've never looked at it before, is that these groups were going, they were going to a lot of people to get divination on you. 2, 3. So this group here probably went and had 2 different workers doing work on you. This group here had 3, these few groups had a total of 3 workers doing work on you. And then I kind of get an energy like that people are doing their own thing behind the scenes just because you're just that bomb, right? 32 on the clock. Anywho. Yeah, so 5, so maybe up to 7 different covens. Okay, there it is. There it was. Started up, get it moving. You have a watcher or a guardian, someone that's watching over you because they understand all of the psychic wounding and trauma that you've been through. And this will lead to a beautiful love affair, is what I'm understanding, right in front of you. Like, it's going to come right to you. The location, you. That's the energy I get. The location, you. Just keep living your life. You know, if you haven't met this person, you already know they walk right into your life. If you have, like, didn't they just, like, walk right into it? Yeah. Ooh, dang. Some things are being done. Some people are going to jail for real. Let's see, what else do we have in this deck of cards, Spirit? There's some gluttony over here. Maybe someone is going to overindulge in something. That's going to bring them to their physical end. And this might not happen for a while. It's got something to do with some food issue. Maybe this person is going to indulge too much and you know, some people go into diabetic comas, some, because I get, like, because I'm trying to understand the sweets, because, you know, I love a sweet. So I'm trying to understand, like, well, can't you just make can't you just make healthy sweets? Which you can, right? But this person is not going to do that. This person is going to, like, overindulge in things. I get the sugar is going to get into too many parts of their body and just really deteriorate. Because you have to understand, sugar in different parts of your body where it, like, what's the word I'm looking for? When sugar deposits, like, just keeps filling up in one specific spot, like in your eyes, it's glaucoma, right? In your blood, it's called diabetes, right? It can, you know, in your legs, it's called, you know, in big clots, you know, in your legs, so on and so forth. Like, sugar in different places leads to a lot of different issues. Spirit keeps telling me this person, the sugar is coming from the alcohol poisoning. That's the second time that's come up for me in my reading. And then I immediately saw this Wiccan and magic, so maybe that's a backfire of the magic. They maybe were sending magic to you, collective, to have you die from different addictions and, you know, whatever they were sending. They're slowly getting it back. But this is the thing, people were involved in certain different rituals and things like that to thwart certain things. So whatever they played a part in, they're likely going to receive that and some other things because they know better. Like, this is a group of people. They understood the magnitude. Like, when do you see a group of people come together? My hope is that people would always be coming together for good things that benefited human kindness, right? 36 o'clock. But these people came together to bring about more stress. Like, they're just causing wars on the just everyday playing field for somebody who's here to change the world. You know, I'm literally hearing Eric Clapton. I can see the starlight in our universe. I can see that love is really something good. If I could change the world. You understand what I'm saying? This person, yeah, whoever, maybe there was somebody that was aspiring artist is what I get, or model or something like that. Is maybe now I'm enlightened that you or your person is a wounded healer. Like, there's really no, like, a wisdom keeper. There's really no, and you identify as a lover. Where is it at? Okay, lover. Time frame is right now. World War age. We're in another war. 37. It's not a world war, but it feels like it's a spiritual world war right now. It's one of a magnitude that we've never experienced, as far as I know. I feel like that's because this is the end of the. Let me be quiet. Look, war and trauma keeps coming out. Like, yeah, we are in those revelation periods. So this is the ends of the earth. I will say that. 38 even on the clock. Yep. Yeah, it's moving a lot of people, though, into this more esoteric faith, because I believe that it's helping their third eye open. And that's what's basically helping maybe you or your person become, like, more of a collector of, what is it? Maybe clientele. I don't know how that works. It may have started out as a hobby. It has something to do with your spiritual growth. It's a rise of a civilization. It's like a dream come true is what I keep getting. This daydreamer's dream came true. And somebody else is going to have somebody else who is promiscuous, is I don't know what, is going to have a public execution or death. There's also a connection to Russia. Where's the promiscuous? Because I don't think people understood what I said. Promiscuous. Someone that was kind of out there trying to maybe send, that's the energy they were sending towards you, the magic. They sent you everything. They sent you magic to make you crazy. They sent you magic to make you hysterical. They sent you magic to make you angry. They sent you magic to start fights with people. They sent you magic to not love yourself. They sent you magic to hate yourself. They sent you magic to not think you could be anything. I mean, do you want to go on like just a list of the cannots? Just write it. That's what they wanted you to be. That's what they sent you. They sent you things to make you see, you know, different demons and have to struggle. And now they're receiving all of those. I betcha by golly. They're receiving. They're receiving so much right now. 40:04 on the clock. Ooh, yeah. Especially this prostitute has a child. Like there's something going on right now where this person is being iced out. Yeah. Probably because of all the slander that they did. Look, I'm not playing with y'all. Listen. She wants to see herself as a slave or a love concubine, right? I was doing this for the love relationship, for my husband, for my man. No, bitch, she was doing this because you like that nasty shit, hoe. And, you know, she's worried about her child's identity. Well, it is what it is. 40:40 on the clock. That's 2020 twice. I've been told you twice now. You brought on yourself and your children. Whatever you brought on yourself and your children. That is why you keep yourself pure. And anywho, and sometimes people keep themselves pure and all of this and that and the other, and it doesn't have any effect on their child. Their child still chooses the wrong way. But that's when you can be rest assured. Your divinity is not tied to anyone else's. Except when you choose not to go into the direction of divinity. So when you do things like black magic and spells on people to stop their this and stop their that, 41:14 on the clock. I'm trying to tell, especially this reader that thinks they're getting away with some shit. You gonna be frozen out too. Like this, that's just where we're at. We're at the ice age. That shit is no longer allowed. To hell with that. Play on words, being iced out, bottom line. Child identity too, because this person, maybe these readers have adult children or children who are older, and they're like, my children are already living their life and climbing the social ladder and blah, blah. Yeah, okay. You about to feel a headache about that. Just keeping it 100. Because someone else involved in this situation, there was a direct descendant of royalty, and you knew that. You knew, when you know that someone has a title to uphold and someone is doing what they're supposed to be doing and they're in their right space, they're in their right, like they're doing that. You cannot try to put them to death by torture. Like that's just crazy. You know that how can a worker sit up here and be like, oh yeah, I'm good with doing work on somebody that I knew was a divine being. 42:24. How can you be okay with doing work on somebody that you knew was a divine being? Somebody that's a Hiroshima energy, okay? Somebody that's come to, you know, bring something that's going to change the world. You're causing that type of energy. Yeah, you in some groups that you in because they gave you a little business. Because they let you go on some excursions and shit here and there. What the fuck? All money ain't good money. That's where I was ending, right? Dorothy, a fucking explorer. All money ain't good money. You got to think about how that makes you feel at the end of the night. A lot of people ain't sleeping. We be sleeping, collectively sleeping like babies. Yeah, their lesson about greed is coming. Look, I don't have to play no games. Because I ain't here to do that. Whatever you was sending out. Whatever you done built and made by your own hands, the things that you constructed. I don't know if the reader's watching this, but I get the feeling they are. If they're tuned in somewhere, or their person is, or whoever they've been doing the work for is. Yeah, look, it don't matter where you travel to. 43:43 on the clock. It does not matter where you travel to. No matter where you go, you're gonna be trying to pull up this agenda for yourself, and it's not gonna work. It's not. That lesson of greed is gonna keep popping right out at you. I'm tired of looking at this. Okay, I'm leave that alone. Yeah, that esoteric faith. You can't. Yeah. The bottom line here right now, it's Maybe they were in an unrequited love situation. They feel star-crossed or something. And maybe because of some, you know, druidism or it's almost like this person is like completely irrelevant in the sphere of life. I'm just keep it 100. Some people don't really serve a lot of purpose, and they are literally just here being used by others and just being a part of the problem. Okay, that's what I get for this specific person. Spiritual burp, man. Yeah. This person has never really found their own identity. They've just kind of been like, I don't know, thirsty to be like someone else that they admired when they were younger. I don't know whose energy that is at all. I don't know which one. I feel like it's a female energy. It's a female, or it's a very feminine masculine. So if there's a same-sex relationship and one of the same-sex people that you were involved with was comfortable with being out, then that's who that is. Because I get the energy that there's a lot of different energies here. Let's just say that. Maybe even this person was a friend. Maybe there's a friend that you have, ooh, that you didn't know was maybe helping this cult in some way. Just, I get the feeling that like they were jealous of the fact that you had this true love. They wanted you to be in some kind of like star-crossed love energy, but in reality, it's true love. And they knew that. They could feel that themselves. And they were stuck, you know, just trying to play the game of unrequited love with maybe people around them. And so you let them go. You realized you didn't want to be a part of... You listen, when you're a high vibrational person, you don't tolerate any of that shit around you. So if your friends or something like that, or the people that come into your life and you're, you know, seeing if you're okay with having them as a friend in your life, if they come around doing some shit, you're like, If you have friends, associates that cheat on their people, you shut that shit down all the way. You remove yourself from those energies with the quickness. Yeah, you. Your spirit is saying you 6, 6, and 7 it. You are not being disillusioned to like birds of feather flock together. So you really pay attention to who you keep yourself around as well. 46, 46. So you and your person are both the same way. And that's known throughout society. Like everybody always talks about how you are always by yourself. That's the first claim to fame. But then people want to say you're by yourself because you're doing all this naughty shit. And that's why nobody ever believes them. Some people go and find out for themselves and they're like, no, this was the best shit. That was the best shit I ever had. In whatever way that is. Like, that was the best. Like, this person was a really great friend. As soon as I met this person played for a little girls' weekend trip. And we hung out, we did shit, we had a good time, whatever. Imagine that. Somebody like that? That's some old Tyler Perry movie shit. Somebody is infected, man. Somebody's got some things going on. I'm serious. Take the test. Shit. Lord knows I take them. Shit. If I be messing around, I ain't messed around in a long time. So, and when I do it, listen, you might want to stay by yourself for a little while too. Because trust me, things take a while to show up. So you don't want to be bringing nothing to nobody else either. Take some time when you take time to get away from this person. If you haven't, or you just did or whatever, and this is the last time you were with them, I don't know. I'm just, you know, somebody else is in a different situation. I wouldn't touch this motherfucker with not at all. You can't give me a pole long enough. Anyway, this person is nasty. I could see that all over my table. Anywho, I'm not going to beat them up too much because they're cross-watching, I believe. Anyway, get the test. It takes 3 months, sometimes 6 months, sometimes 9 months, sometimes a year for things to show up. Things are starting. I be doing my research. I don't know. I just be looking. I got teenagers and I want them to be well educated too about what's out there and what's happening in society with respect to how people are treating their bodies and how they should not treat theirs. 48 on the clock. This person does have a contagious illness. There's a lot of that. They are infected. Okay. And they're going to take that to their old age and death. They're never going to tell anybody other than people that already know. That's their lesson of peace. Spirit is saying that's the only peace they're going to get in this situation, is that nobody is going to ever be able to confirm, because no one will have their medical records. Nobody will be able to confirm that this person had this disease. They'll just go on through their life, just kind of living an oppressive social life where they're not able to speak if they show up anywhere. Because I get the energy this person is not even going to show up. Maybe the religious events. They may live like a whole separate life behind the scenes that nobody knows about, where they're with a same-sex lover. And I'm kind of happy that this person may find, some type of relationship that may not, is not unrequited, something that may be their greatest pleasure. I just wish that this person could live their life out in front of the world and their family without feeling so ashamed, because shame is another demonic oppression. It's a social demonic oppression. 5005. But I mean, they also tried to imprison the collective to that, right? And the collective escaped, right? They were also freed from anything else that these people were trying to imprison them to, and essentially, which is also slander. Woo-wee. They wanted whatever this life is that they live. They wanted that for the collective. But that was all put to rest. I think I'm done with this. I hope you guys understand, like, you guys really need to be cautious of anything and anyone right now. You need to really heavily weigh on your intuition and keep your mindset straight for what you want, because you've got tarot card readers, that you've got people working on you. You've got everything, the kit and caboodle. And if you haven't really done the work yet, then you're probably still fighting things. If you're still having headaches, if you're still dealing with people being able to attack your money, if you're still dealing with these kind of things, then you definitely want to start going within a bit more, maybe removing more people than you thought. Because a lot of times people think that they don't have to remove as many people as they do, but you really do. To be the governor is not accessible to everybody, right? They have other people underneath them. Right? So forgive people, move on. And, for some people, you're going to have to consider it a suicide death that they brought on themselves. If somebody does that, then that's on them. Don't feel any qualms about it. I'm just keeping it 100 because I see some things here. That's their karma. One card and we out. Help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. Get over yourself. Pull your shit together. I'll do, was there another one? I'll do one more of these. Just because we can. Just because we can. Hopefully it'll be something else, but I get the energy that, like, you're gonna have the opportunities to give back. You're gonna have the money to do things. If there were people that held you down and gave you some money when you were seeing hard times, you're gonna be able to give back to them, which most people forget the people that helped them when they were down. So don't do that. You're gonna be one of those do-gooders. You're going to be able to give back to the people that gave to you when you were down. So don't forget those people. You are talented and fucking amazing, okay? The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. All right? Where the fuck is your sense of humor? Laugh, all right? I hope that this has been helpful to somebody. You really do deserve to laugh, get out, maybe watch some comedy shows. I don't know. However it works for you. I hope this has been helpful. Later.